Welcome back to Founders Code, the channel where we decode the strategies, the struggles, and the breakthroughs behind the world's most innovative companies. What happens when your billion-dollar empire, your perfectly crafted code for market domination, faces an extinction-level event? When a disruptive force emerges, seemingly overnight, threatening your very existence? Tonight, we decode the code red moment for Chegg. The EdTech giant, the king of homework help, suddenly found itself in a desperate fight for survival against the tidal wave of generative AI, spearheaded by ChatGPT. How did Chegg react? Did they find a new code? And what crucial lessons can every founder learn from their battle? For years, Chegg had seemingly cracked the code to the student market. Initially disrupting the textbook industry with affordable rentals, CEO Dan Rosensweig masterfully pivoted the company towards high-margin digital subscriptions. Their crown jewel, Chegg Study. For roughly $20 a month, students gained instant access to millions of step-by-step solutions for textbook problems and expert answers to specific questions. Stuck on calculus at 2 a.m., Chegg had the answer. It became indispensable, fueling incredible growth and making Chegg an EdTech darling on Wall Street. They built what looked like an impenetrable moat, a vast proprietary database curated by human experts, massive brand recognition, and powerful network effects. Critics worried about enabling cheating, but financially, Chegg seemed unstoppable. They dominated the specific niche of providing exact answers to existing academic questions. They were ready for competitors, but not for a revolution. That revolution arrived in late 2022 with ChatGPT. Initially dismissed by some as a novelty prone to errors, generative AI learned at an exponential rate. Crucially, it could generate good enough answers to a vast range of academic queries, instantly, and for free. Chegg's leadership initially downplayed the threat. In early 2023, they expressed confidence that students still needed their reliable, human-verified, step-by-step solutions, especially for complex STEM problems. ChatGPT was interesting, they argued, but not a direct replacement for their curated database. Wall Street hit the panic button. The admission confirmed their worst fears. Chegg's moat was breached. Its core business was vulnerable. The next day, Chegg's stock lost nearly half its value. Billions wiped out. The code red moment was here. Chegg wasn't just facing competition. It was facing potential obsolescence. They had to pivot, fast. Facing an existential crisis, Chegg didn't just panic. They accelerated a plan already in motion. Their survival code became clear. If you can't beat AI, integrate AI. For months, they had been working behind the scenes, leveraging OpenAI's technology, the very tech powering their rival. Their answer, Cheggmate. Launched in May 2023, just weeks after the stock crash, Cheggmate aimed to combine the strengths of Chegg's existing platform with the power of generative AI. The strategy wasn't just to add a chatbot. It was to create a better, more reliable AI learning experience powered by Chegg's existing assets. Cheggmate offered conversational AI help, but critically, it was trained on Chegg's vast library of proprietary, expert-verified content. The goal, provide the speed and conversational nature of ChatGPT, but with the accuracy and step-by-step pedagogy Chegg was known for. It could generate quizzes based on your specific course material, offer personalized learning pathways, and leverage Chegg's existing expert network for more complex queries. The AI couldn't handle reliably. It was a bet that students would pay a premium for a trusted, integrated AI tutor, rather than relying solely on free, less reliable tools. This pivot required a fundamental shift in Chegg's code. They were no longer just an answer company. They needed to become a personalized AI learning company. Rosensweig and his team framed it as an evolution, moving from simply providing solutions to actively helping students understand the material through AI interaction. They partnered directly with universities, offering Cheggmate as a supplemental tool. They emphasized features aimed at genuine learning, not just quick answers, attempting to address the long-standing cheating concerns. The marketing message shifted. Chegg wasn't just homework help. It was your personalized AI tutor, available 24/7. The strategy involved significant investment in AI talent, retraining existing experts, and fundamentally re-architecting their platform. It was a massive gamble, executed under intense pressure from investors and the looming shadow of ChatGPT's continued growth and improvement, like the launch of GPT-4 and beyond. Could they transition their millions of existing subscribers to this new AI-powered model before they defected to free alternatives? So, did the pivot work? Is Chegg surviving? The verdict is still out. Cheggmate showed promise, and early user feedback indicated students valued the integration and accuracy. The company reported stabilizing subscriber numbers in subsequent quarters, suggesting the initial panic might have been overblown. However, the challenges remain immense. Competition from free AI tools, including Google's Bard/Gemini and others, is fierce and constantly improving. The long-term willingness of students to pay for AI tutoring when powerful free options exist is uncertain. Chegg's stock price, while recovering slightly from its lowest point, remains significantly depressed compared to its pre-ChatGPT highs. Chegg is still fighting. They continue to enhance Cheggmate, integrating more personalization, expanding partnerships, and arguing that their curated data and focus on academic accuracy provide a defensible niche. They are betting that in the high-stakes world of education, reliability is worth paying for. It's a long-term battle against a rapidly evolving technological landscape. What's the founder's code we can decode from Chegg's code red moment? Lesson 1. No moat is impenetrable. Even a dominant market position and proprietary data can be disrupted by a fundamental paradigm shift, like generative AI. Constant vigilance is key. Lesson 2. Pivot or perish. When facing an existential threat, denial is fatal. Chegg, despite the initial shock, reacted relatively quickly to integrate the disruptive technology rather than just fighting it. Speed matters. Lesson 3. Leverage your core assets. Chegg's pivot wasn't just adding AI, it was enhancing AI with their existing database and expert network. Successful pivots often combine the new technology with the company's unique pre-existing strengths. Lesson 4. The battle isn't over. Pivoting is the start, not the end. Chegg's long-term survival depends on continuous innovation and proving its value against ever-improving free alternatives. Adaptation is constant. Chegg's story is a real-time case study in navigating catastrophic disruption, a stark reminder that the code to success yesterday might be obsolete tomorrow. What do you think? Can Chegg successfully complete its AI pivot? What other companies are facing their own code red moment? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to keep decoding the strategies behind pivotal business moments, make sure to subscribe to Founders Code and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.